Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Coach Andres, and welcome to coachingwithandres.com. Ladies, we're going to talk about a very cool, important topic. It has something to do with bigger than dating. It has something to do bigger than him. It has something to do bigger than you being a girlfriend. It has to do more with who you are as a person. And before we get into that topic, let's hit that subscription to make sure you're notified on future videos. I want to make sure you're a part of this community, make sure you're informed and coached on anything you're looking for in life as well as relationships, because that's what I'm here to do. All right? So today we're going to talk about habits that can change your life, habits that can make you more attractive. And it's all about making sure you increase your attractiveness, increasing your value, increasing your sex appeal. That's something you can control. You can't control what he's going to say or do. And I always tell my clients, I can't control what he's going to say or do, but what can you do for yourself? And again, I always tell them, I'm going to give you more responsibility. I'm going to give you more accountability. The first habit to make you more attractive. It's very simple. Gratitude. Gratitude. Showing gratitude for everything and anything in life, because I know it's not easy. And I always tell my clients, again, whatever I'm coaching you is not easy. It's going to be hard. But whatever you were doing before this was also hard. Dating without intentions, dating without direction, dating without information, dating with just trying to go with the flow and letting the man take the lead on everything and realize you don't like that lead. You don't like who he is. So when you really practice more gratitude of who you are, it clears all that pressure. It clears all that clutter. It clears all those clouds in your air, and it gives you that clear image, that vision, that road of what you're looking for. Just a perfect way to practice that. Instead of, I have to do something, I get to do something. And I talk about this because this is a habit I had to change for myself personally. I'm sure you've seen on the website where I've shared before about a past injury that I've gone through where, long story short, I know it's crazy and I know it's still processing in my mind, but not too long ago, I was paralyzed from the neck down and I was traumatized. And I realized whatever habits I was doing in life that I was very good at, I knew how to take it to a higher level to recover. I knew how to heal mentally, physically, and emotionally to get out of this situation. Regardless of what my time frame was, regardless of what the timeline was, regardless of what the expectation was, I knew I had to start showing gratitude to every little thing. Small wins leads to big results. And I had to do everything all over the beginning, from learning how to walk, learning how to eat, learning how to get dressed, learning how to bathe all over again. It was the most interesting journey of my life, but I had to show gratitude each step of the way. And that made me a better person. That made me a better man. That's made me a better coach. So when you really appreciate all the things in front of you, that you get to do something, not more than I have to do something. I get the opportunity to do this. I don't have to do this. It really starts to change your outlook on life. And that makes you more attractive. That brings better energy. That makes you more valuable. I mean, what kind of energy, what kind of relationship are you looking for in a what kind of person are you what kind of person are you trying to really talk to and get to know? Someone with good energy. Not just the good looks, but someone with good energy, someone who's really in tune, present, engaged. Those are the most memorable moments. So you need to do that for yourself. And the best way is showing gratitude. Number 2, habits that you can control, but, habits that make you more attractive for him. Control. That's what I said before, right? Well, how about we focus on what only we can control and release everything else? Really, let's focus on what we can control. Let's accept it and not resist it. Otherwise, we're constantly going to overwhelm ourselves. We're going to overthink. We're going to overanalyze. And the one thing I've learned from all the women I coach, sometimes they overanalyze and invent things that aren't there. They assume he's going to change when he's already showing you who he is. They hear him, but they're not listening to his words. And these men who don't really deserve them or just showing them exactly who they are, but they're just in their own bubble of mind of thinking, no, I believe in him. I see potential. You don't want to date on potential. That's a big red flag right there, I would say. When you focus on what you can control and what you can't, you really are feeling the emotion and you're accepting the emotion and then you're moving forward and you're taking each one for what it is. You're not thinking you're not thinking anything out down the road. You're not being hypothetical. You're not saying, oh, well, the past brought me to this situation. I'm going to bring that trauma over. The future, I'm never satisfied, so I'm never going to be happy now. That's a horrible way to live. That's a horrible way to live. I always say tomorrow's a mystery, yesterday's a history. Focus on today. So when you really only focus on what you can control and release the rest, that brings the best version of yourself. Shows that gratitude that you're in that moment, that you get that opportunity to do what you're doing. If it's working out, travel or work or be with your family and friends, focus on what you can control and don't worry about everything else that you can't. Do your best on what you can control, but don't focus on anything else that's outside that. It's going to weigh you down. And especially now more than ever with the phones and the technical world, we're just everywhere in our minds, so fast paced, ADD, ADHD. We're just so entitled for so much. Slow down. Slow down. Focus on what's in front of you. That's it. Number 3, habits that can make you more attractive. But before we go on number 3, check out coachingwithundress.com. Let's have a session. If you guys want to talk about this specific topic or other future topics, I'm here to talk to you about not just dating, but life in general. Like I've said before, I want to make sure you come to me with a relationship problem, but I promise you personal success. Giving you the tools to understand what you want, how to get there, that self-love, that self-awareness, that self-development, and that'll lead to healthier choices in the relationships. I really appreciate and honestly humbled by when my clients say you have such a holistic approach. You're not about the games. You're not about the manipulation. And I'm like, why would you want to date someone on manipulation on games? That sounds young and immature and insecure. You want to be the best version of yourself and go to that untapped territory of who you are, that unknown world of what you could be, and grow and evolve of who you are. And that way you attract more someone on that same page. You know what I mean? Breaking those habits of your dating world. Let's really see what you're made of. And I always tell them, you're more than a girlfriend. You know that, right? You're more than a girlfriend. Let's go find out. So how do you become more attractive on yourself, but creating these habits that can change your life? Being grateful, obviously, and then focusing on what you can control, releasing the rest that you can't. Well, the third one would be self-challenge. Self-challenges. I always draw this this image or like this chart in my clients' minds where I was like, here's your base, right? This is your base. This is everything you are, everything you represent. You need to challenge that base in every department, emotionally, mentally, physically, financially, psychologically, all of it, in any way you want. And I'm not asking for, results immediately, or you should for yourself. Take one step, take half a step, but challenge each department of who you are. And whatever you do, it's not about winning. It's not about succeeding. It's not even about finishing it. But just having that challenge, reward it. That's your third part, rewarding it. And after you reward yourself, go back to your base where that base grows. It gets bigger. And you want your base to get bigger and bigger and bigger. But the main thing is you need to challenge yourself. That makes you more attractive. What is it that you've always wanted to be better at? What is it that you could be working harder on? What is it that you've always wanted to learn? What is it that you've always wanted to maybe work on, maybe better nutritional intake or exercising routines or learning a new language or being more involved with the community? Whatever it is, of those self-challenges, those make you more attractive. Men will see that. Men will easily just notice that energy of like, wow, this woman is always developing, always evolving. That's an amazing thing. Because again, what are the biggest problems in relationships? They get stagnant. They get complacent. They get predictable. The routine is out there. It's almost going to happen regardless who you date. So you have to make sure you keep things exciting. Self-challenge yourself. Those are healthy habits for you. And obviously you're going to inspire him as well. So self-challenges, knowing you have a grateful attitude about things, and just getting rid of the stuff you can't control. Focus on those challenges. Focus on those challenges, show that gratitude, and remove everything else out. Focus on that goal. Trust me, that's the best way to make you more attractive. That's for your results, your life. The right man will attract that. You can't do the wrong thing with the right guy. The right guy wants to be a part of that world. And what do I always say to my clients? You want the right man to complement your world, complement your love, complement your fulfillment, not define it. So self-challenge yourself. Thank you for watching my video. I just want to say thank you again for all the support. I really appreciate all the viewership, the comments, the likes, even the dislikes. So I love it all because I take it as criticism to be constructive with it, how to get better, or talk about maybe topics that you'd want me to talk about. That being said, leave a comment, a recommendation. I'm here to help. Or check out coachingwiththeundressed.com and let's set up a session. Thank you again. I'll see you soon.